Hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in Game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series. But if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this Game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you'd need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. Get into bad habits when you try to pull everything. But here,
sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Mookie.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's out of here. A leadoff home run gets the home 9 on the board right out of the gate. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Chase Utley will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Now here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. J.J. Hardy will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. His first homer so far in the series, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Josh Harrison leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first offering. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Jordy Mercer will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Corey Hart will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Barehanded for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Carlos Ruiz will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Third baseman.
First offering on the way. Chase Headley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Jim Mayfield will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Phillies lead this one 2-0.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Francisco Cervelli started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And, strike 3 called. And an early birthday present for Santana that time.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here comes a 1-2. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, looks like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Francisco Liriano will get his first opportunity now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's another 0-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. So very nice work there by Santana. His guys lead it 2-0. Johan Santana makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now you can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
On the way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia third. Mookie Betts will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun shy this time around. Understandable.
Chase Utley will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Utley awaits the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. J.J. Hardy will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. He's set, now the pitch. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike 1. Set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Lombardozzi on to Hart, and they turn the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Starling Marte will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch to him. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. The 1-0 home. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And taken in out there for the first out. Dominic Brown will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
1-1 on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. His first homer here in the series. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, this place has a reputation as being a launching pad, and it ain't hard to see why. That's already 3 balls that have left the yard so far, and I would doubt sincerely that'll be the last.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Here we go now, Phil.
The pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, we just saw one ball leave the yard, and this was pretty nearly a second one. It's just another mistaken location. You can see the ball out over the middle of the plate, and one good swing deserves another. And I'll tell you, they were pretty fortunate that this one only resulted in 2 bases, because that could have very easily turned into back-to-back jacks.
Here's Chase Headley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
He's ready now. The pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. His first homer so far in the series. And the Fighting Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. In now, Jim Mayfield. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Blackman back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Johan Santana will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the Other good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Josh Harrison will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with the leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Corey Hart will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Now here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a hard hit ball back up the middle past Santana and into center field for a base hit. Francisco Cervelli will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Check by Santana. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. A.J. Burnett is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Mookie Betts will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Chase Utley will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He waits. Now the pitch. 2-1. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run home run for Chase Utley. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here it comes. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. There to handle it is Hart, and there's your first out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up the throw. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to Hart at first, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 8 and the Pirates nothing. Steve Lombardozzi will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Starling Marte will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Line hard. Foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stolmy Pimentel will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-0. Line hard to center field. McCutchen is right there, 1 down. Jim Mayfield will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball lined back over second. Base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Johan Santana will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Mookie Betts will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Hart will make the play, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, as the lead holds at 8-0. Charlie Blackmon will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Andrew McCutchen will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Oh, and he misses it. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Josh Harrison will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But one's all they get as the run scores.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
And now a pitch on the way. Jordy Mercer is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. The throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. Chase Utley will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Marte is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
First offering on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. The throw will go to third, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies on top, 8-1. Corey Hart will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Francisco Cervelli comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Oh, and that's Santana at his nastiest. The changeup's good for strike 1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Chris Stewart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Chris Stewart.
Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Check by Santana. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A runner on first with 2 away. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Jared Hughes will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dominic Brown will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Come on, Bill.
The 1-0. Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Carlos Ruiz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
First pitch coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to Hart at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Starling Marte will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not really sure how you take that one.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends. Charlie Blackmon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. Andrew McCutcheon will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Josh Harrison will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And that misses ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 2 of the NLDS, the Pittsburgh Pirates took on the Phillies in the city of brotherly love, and the Phillies coasted their way to victory, 8-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the Cardinals paid visit to the City of Angels to take on the Dodgers, and it was the Dodgers who came out on top, 8-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 1 of the AL Division Series, the New York Yankees paid visit to the Tribe in Cleveland. The Indians came away with the win. The final score was 11-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Seattle Mariners paid visit to the East Bay to do battle with the Athletics, and the A's were the winners, the final 4-3. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Yankees were in Cleveland to play the Indians at Progressive Field, and it was Cleveland who was victorious. The final score was 3-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. For Game 2 of the ALDS, the Mariners were at O.Co Coliseum to take on the A's. The A's came away with the win. The score was 2-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.